On the touchdown run, is it designed to go up the middle and you made a cut to the left, or can you just describe kind of what you did there?
On the last one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's designed to go up the middle, and, the offense executed it very great. It was a big hole. So, at that point, you just hit as fast as you can, right?
Was it nice to get this one for Coach Clays, his first official one as head coach?
What's that, sir?
Was it nice to get that first win for Coach Clays,
Definitely.
his first official one as head coach?
Definitely.
What did that mean to the team? What was the...
Motivation to go into next week's game. And, Coach Clays is a great coach, and we're glad he got the job. And, he does a great job with us, and it's good to have him.
Shannon, is there a difference that you notice between Coach Kill and Coach Clays in the locker room, that sort of thing?
Not at all.
Time or post-game or anything?
Not at all. Coach, they're basically the same. And, in the locker room after the game, he's happy. Coach Kill is always happy with us, and, very players, coaches, so not really difference.
Shannon, what do you think a game like this says about the freshman class with the contributions you gave? Huff, Harden, Still, I mean, 4 true freshmen stepped up at the moment.
We all work hard in practice, and definitely when we came up in the summer studying the playbook and getting as many reps as we can, it shows and paid off today.
Shannon, did you think you and kind of the rest of this freshman class could have such an impact this season when you started out?
Yes, you always got to come in with a good mindset and don't be negative and stay positive and, work hard and learn as much as you can. And when your opportunity comes, you got to take advantage of it.
Shannon, back to that last run, when you see the hole open up and you kind of know what it might mean, what's that like? What's the feeling?
It's the greatest feeling, especially for a running back. They dream of long touchdowns, and, it's good to see the line open up that big of a hole. Anybody could run through, really. It's a great feeling.
Shannon, how important was that drive there at the end of the first half to keep the momentum going, especially with Illinois coming back with that touchdown?
Yeah, every drive is important, and that was a big one, getting that touchdown and going into the half with more motivation and coming out. That touchdown gave us more motivation coming out into the second half.
Was that the coldest game you've ever played in?
Yeah.
Did it affect?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you had the one fumble and
Yeah.
obviously bounced back from it, but on a play like that, is the cold weather affect something like that?
With the adrenaline going, not really. You just got to stay in the game, stay with juice, and you really don't think of the cold.
How'd you do mentally just overcoming that, all your big runs afterward?
You did good. Just got to stay working. All glory goes to God, and you stay working and just keep practicing hard, and, good things will come.
Days like this for you being a freshman, what does this do for you moving forward?
It definitely gives me motivation and shows what I can do and keep working to get better because, there's always mistakes you have and there's always things you can get better at. So, for me, I'm just trying to get better and see what I can do to improve and help the team.
And the fumble that you had, you go over to the sidelines. The coaches talk to you, or what do they say, or do they just kind of leave you alone? Or?
They tell me to protect the ball, and that's really it. Let me play and just protect the ball.
When you guys got the ball at the end there, the offense hadn't done much all second half. Are you guys just saying, obviously, get a couple first downs, or what's the mindset going into that drive?
The mindset, it's the same as the first half. Just you keep doing your job and try to do as best as you can. And, after a while, you'll get those big plays.
When they call Dollar, that's when my name is called, and that's when I get to come off the edge and make a play. And, I feel like they were really trying to get the snap off really fast, and they weren't able to communicate how fast they wanted to get it off. So the tackle was a little slow on that play, and I was just reading my keys and was able to get off faster than the tackle.
So when they called your number, specifically you said Dollar.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, is that for you? I mean, that specifically get you on the edge for a rush. I mean, you feel like you got to make a play in those situations.
Specifically, yeah. It's more. It's only leaving one linebacker in. They put me out to rush the quarterback. But it's specifically supposed to stop the pass. So.
We've got wide receiver Rashad still here as well.
Rashad, the touchdown catch, just the way that whole series is unfolding, when they call your number like that, what's it say when, being a freshman and they call for you?
It says that they trust me enough to put me at the goal line and for the last play on that drive to throw it up and trust me to make the catch.
That's just perfect execution there. Use your height and size and Mitch throw the fade there, put it in the right spot.
Yes, sir. Mitch, we working on a lot. We were working on it since the summer, so we already knew the routine before we even went out there.
Was there any mindset for you guys as true freshmen coming in about contributing right away?
You gotta mature faster than the other freshmen, and you have to really put in the work and the effort of trying to contribute even at your young age.
What do you think the performance like this today from that freshman class with Brooks and you two and Harden does for the future and going forward?
I think it creates a bright future for our program, and with true freshmen playing like we are now, the sky's the limit.
Both you guys were the game today with that first win for Coach Clays.
Meant a lot, especially on the defensive side of the ball. Coach Clays, as you guys know, is a defensive coach, and I'm sure he was proud to see the way that we played today.
Deontay Harden as well.
Julian, jumping on that fumble, was that kind of the icing on the cake?
Absolutely. I felt like the running back was drifting away from it, kind of, and I was just there at the right time.
Keontae, how did it feel to have the impact you did? And we've been talking to these guys about how the true freshmen, there's a lot of impact guys in that class.
Coaches just had a good game plan this week for kickoff, return, and just executed well. I had good blockers, and I just tried to do my part and make something of it.
Yeah, just double check. Did you tip the ball to Johnson intercepted?
Yes.
Rashawn, how do you feel you handled those last 20 seconds of the first half? Do you have better time management versus a similar situation against Michigan?
Yeah, we work a lot on situations like that and like time situations. So at practice, we'll work on no huddles and fast plays to get to the touchdown. So I feel like we executed well.
Keontae, Tracy was saying in your case the way there was a missed tackle in there, but you could have just folded at that point, but you came back with some big plays. How hard is that, being new to college?
I think that as a defensive back, you just have to be able to have short-term memory and just play through plays and not let one get to you. So.
Was that the one missed tackle we talked, was that the same drive where you had the pass breakup in the end zone on Ferguson?
Yes, I think so.
The ability to bounce back there on the same drive.
Anybody try to get Tracy to dance? This is the first win.
No, we didn't. He doesn't like being in that situation, I don't think.
Yeah,
What did he say to you guys?
Yeah, he's proud. He loves us and told us to be smart tonight.
Any thought to the fact that now, for the first time, you're going to be playing in a game against Wisconsin next week? Big rivalry, but also bowl eligibility on the line. Any thought to that already?
Absolutely. We're gonna enjoy this win tonight, and then go to work tomorrow.
You guys are young, but what have you learned so far about that next game? Going into the game against Wisconsin, that rivalry itself.
We've never played in the game, and we hear that there's a lot of history in this game, so we're really excited about it.
Any more questions, guys? Okay. Thanks, guys. Thank you, guys.
Mitch, how did it feel to finally get that first win for Coach Clays?
Felt really good, really good. We've been working hard, and to finally come away with that win, and then make it a lot to play for next week. So it's exciting.
Hey, Mitch, on Brooks's last touchdown run, can you describe kind of like if you saw what some of the key blocks were there and how he handled the?
Yeah. So I'm trying to think. I know. I think Joe Bjorklund had a good pull, and really, I just watched that huge hole open up, and Shannon just hit it with a full head of steam, and just made a great play to break away there.
What's the way Shannon ran the ball today?
Yeah, he ran the ball hard, very physical. He does a good job of that, that's for sure. And there's really no other way to put it. He's an explosive back.
Until that play, though, what was Illinois really doing? What had changed for Illinois defensively there in the second half? They seemed to have your number up until that point.
Yeah, I feel like they did a good job at halftime, scheming us up a little bit, and but overall, sometimes the games like that where you just got to keep, battling through tough times. Sometimes you're not going to be able to go down and score every single time, but the guys did a good job of hanging in there and keep fighting back each possession.
Can you talk about the offensive line? A lot of guys banged up, but no sacks. You guys run for 250.
Yeah, they do it. They do a great job with that. For what they're working with. I mean, John and Joe both are playing through a lot, and just a lot of guys banged up, and just so much toughness going on down in the trenches. So, it's give those guys a lot of credit for protecting me.
What did you think of that catch by Still to end the first half?
Yeah, great catch. It was a great catch. We knew we had 8 seconds on the clock and had to get a quick throw up, and if it was incomplete, to get a field goal. So, he did a good job of keeping his feet in bounds. That's for sure.
Pretty good to get to run a little bit today.
Yeah. It felt good to get some runs going.
You guys have a similar time management situation against Michigan. What did you learn from that to better execute that drive there at the end of the first half?
Yeah, I mean, definitely you can see some good improvement there, but the offense did a good job of moving the ball down the field in that 2-minute situation there, and then when we got down to the one, to be able to, like we did before, ran a sneak, and then just be able to use that time management better.
What kind of impression did this freshman class leave on you today specifically?
Yeah, I mean, they're all over the place. Rashad making a touchdown catch, and Shannon, running like crazy. So it's it's a good group. They just got to continue to stay focused and enjoy the process, because you can't get too big-headed or anything like that when you have games like this. You just got to stay humble and enjoy the process.
It's cold out there today?
Yeah, it was pretty cold. Yeah, definitely used to it. But, I mean, still, you're not really that used to it when it really hasn't been that cold yet this year. And
the shade comes down on the...
Yeah, Illinois has got the sun over on their sideline.
How's that affect passing or holding the ball?
Yeah, I mean, it's it makes the ball a little slippery at times, a little bit stiff at times, but receivers, though, got to give them credit for making some great catches, when the ball's like that, because I feel like those guys really don't want to catch the ball too much when it's that hard and coming at you fast. So they did a good job with that.
What did you guys do to honor Tracy for his first win?
Well, I had to do a BTN interview out on the field, so I came in the locker room pretty late, which kind of sucks. But it was it's a special win, special moment for the team, special moment for Coach Clays and his family, really, and he's been doing such a good job of teaching us to enjoy the process as we're moving forward. We lose a couple tough games there, but to just keep moving on, and you always got to have a short-term memory when you're playing this game, and be able to get the win for Coach Clay today it's huge for this program.
Mitch, I know you got your hand cut and your left leg. Is there anything that keeps you from next week, given the fact that it's the axe and it's on the line?
Nothing keeping me from that game. Got to get healthy this week, though.
Tracy says he doesn't want a game ball, he wants that axe.
Yeah, oh yeah, I believe it. All of us do. It's been a long time. Need to get that axe back.
And I mean, the fact that that's bowl eligibility as well, a lot on the line this
yeah,
week.
Exactly.
Can you feel that already starting to build among the guys?
Yeah, I mean, it should. It's I mean, like I said, got in the locker room a little bit late there, but it's an exciting feeling. We've been in a situation like this a few years ago when you got something to play for when you get to that bowl eligibility. So it's a huge thing, and it'd be huge for all our guys on our team to be able to get to that point.
When they go for two there, I mean, first of all, does it surprise you at all? And just like the play call looked pretty good.
No, yeah. I mean, it's something that we had schemed up this week in practice, and we practice our 2-point plays, and yeah, I was pretty excited that that's the one that got called.
That's a fake to KJ.
Yep, just a little fake to KJ there.
You salting it away like that, you get, right there, it puts them out for the game.
Oh yeah, definitely, and gives us an opportunity to, finally got to get on the field and take a knee today. We were joking around with that because we do it every weekend walkthrough on Fridays, and we take a knee and we're like, man, this week we got to get one of these where we're winning the game and we get to go out here and just take a knee and just and put the game away. So that was exciting.
Any other questions for Mitch?